Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much because of your always support. I'm so much humbled. May God bless you. Again, please consider liking the video. I will appreciate you so much again if you consider liking the video. That is the only thing you can do for me in this video. It is a way of supporting the work that I'm doing in this video. Thank you so much for the like. May God bless you. Now, let us go to the main discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, Mutahi Ngunyi is coming out to reveal to us tatizo ni nini hapa in between GACHAGUA and William Samoei Ruto. He is claiming, before we read the history, that the problem in between GACHAGUA and William Ruto is about the handshake that is being requested by GACHAGUA together with his allies with Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta was a common enemy during the last general election. And in fact, Uhuru Kenyatta was the main agenda, not only in the mountain, but across the Republic of Kenya. So Mutahi Ngunyi is saying this: Dear Rigji, handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta is a setup. He is the enemy of Ruto. You embrace him, Ruto becomes your enemy. You defeated Uhuru in broad daylight. Soldier on. You do not cross a river by constantly going back to the banks to rest. Cross it, kama mbaya. That is what Mutahi Ngunyi is telling GACHAGUA. Now, remember, during electioneering period, GACHAGUA was so hard on Uhuru Kenyatta.
Mimi nataka niambie President wetu Uhuru Kenyatta, tafadhali Rais, tunakuomba kwa heshima, umebaki siku 8 kuja hapa Sagana State Lodge na ukuja na makaton, uchukue vitu yako utoke uende. Wachana na sisi. Wewe Rais umeita mkutano pale Kicheha, ukaita wazee hapo, ukasema GACHAGUA atajua wewe ni rais wa Kenya. Ukatisha Moses Kuria, ukatisha Dede Nyoro, ukatisha Kimani Ichung'wah. Rais, mimi nakuomba, mimi GACHAGUA nimekusaidia mwaka 20. Wewe nilikutoa kwa baa, nikakuunda mpaka ukakuwa rais. Miaka hii yote nimekusaidia. Wewe umekuja kutuumiza. Umekuja umeniwekelea makesi ya uongo. Umekuja umeninyang'anya pesa yangu. Sasa baada ya kufanya hiyo yote unatisha mimi ati nitajua yeye ni rais wa Kenya. Mimi Rais Uhuru Kenyatta na kuomba nikiwa hapa Nyeri, usiue sisi vile baba yako aliua JM Kariuki. Mimi nakuomba. Na rais, kama lazima uue sisi, utuue wiki hii watu watakuja kusika sisi. Ni nini unauliza sisi? Unakasirika tunaenda nyumbani. Si ulikuwa unajua iko kwa katiba lazima uende nyumbani? Makasiriko ni ya nini? Wewe ni tajiri. Hii leri hii ulijenga.
At the same time, you could even hear what William Ruto was telling Kenyans. He assisted Uhuru Kenyatta to be the president. He did what he did to ensure that Uhuru Kenyatta was going to be accepted across the Republic of Kenya during their campaign period 2013 and now 2017. At that time now they were falling out 2018 during the handshake in between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. And so William Ruto was also so hard, even elaborating how Uhuru Kenyatta was disappointing him and in fact betraying him. And again, he was no longer trusting Uhuru Kenyatta. And so he requested Uhuru Kenyatta not to talk about his name, because already Uhuru Kenyatta had declared that his candidate was Raila Amolo Odinga. So William Ruto was so bitter with Uhuru Kenyatta.
Ni kweli ama si kweli? Nataka nimuombe rais wetu wa Kenya, tafadhali bwana rais,
You shouldn't be the source of threats in Kenya. Wacha kutisha wa Kenya. Kazi yako ni kuhakikisha kwamba Wakenya hizi, huyo ni jamaa ambaye amehangaisha Kenya na hata alikuhangaisha wewe. Hatuwezi kukubali wewe kutusukuma. Na mimi nataka nimwambie rais, wacha kuniletea maneno my friend. Wewe sukuma candidate yako bwana kitendawili. Unaniongelea nini? Sijui kama tunaelewana. Mr. President, please stop talking about me. Talk about your candidate. Tunaelewana? Mtu waambie wewe rais, tuambie huyu mtu wa kitendawili atawacha kungoa reli lini.
I think when you look at the videos that I have displayed of Rigathi Gachagua 2022 general election and William Ruto 2022 general election, it is now evidential that William Ruto does not want Rigathi Gachagua to be close to Uhuru Kenyatta. You become close to Uhuru Kenyatta, you become my enemy. That is what Mutahi Ngunyi is trying to say. And of course, if Rigathi Gachagua is going to accept handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta, Mutahi Ngunyi is telling Rigathi that this is going to be a setup because Uhuru Kenyatta was a common enemy, common narrative during electioneering period of 2022, and he was the enemy of Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And so for now, Rigathi Gachagua to plan to have a truce with Uhuru Kenyatta, then is going to become enemy of William Ruto because Ruto becomes Uhuru Kenyatta's enemy, and they never agreed in the next general election, in the election of 2022. And so William Ruto had to pave his way, even coming out to form UDA party from Jubilee party. So as per the argument of Mutahi Ngunyi is that he said that Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto managed to defeat Uhuru Kenyatta in broad daylight. And so for now, if now Rigathi Gachagua will decide to make a U-turn, to have handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta, then absolutely, and it is going to be automatically an enemy to William Samoei Ruto. And so he is being warned by Mutahi Ngunyi that this is a step he must not take. He take it at his own risk. But again, Kenyans, I want to say this. If you want to understand that William Ruto is playing a divisive politics, and that is the character of William Ruto, and what he wants, that other regions to be divided so that he can control. But in Rift Valley, they should not divide themselves. In fact, in Mount Kenya region, William Ruto wants Rigathi Gachagua to control certain section of Mount Kenya. Then Uhuru Kenyatta to control certain part of Mount Kenya region. So that as he is going there, he will play with their minds. That he is now the one who can unite the mountain. The same tactics he is using in Nyanza. That now no one or no member of parliament should have a meeting with William or with Raila Amolo Odinga. That Raila Odinga is in opposition and so is the government. So these members of parliament should work with him in the government. And so as he is continuing to play the divisive politics in Nyanza region, the same thing he wants to play the politics in Western. And that is why I told you very, very clear. The game that Natembeya is playing is celebration to William Samoei Ruto. Because Natembeya will collect the people of Trans Nzoia. Wetangula will collect people of Bungoma. Musalia will collect some few individuals. So that as he's going to have deal with them, they make business in politics. And that is why William Ruto is so furious because he is unable again to control the Ukambani. And that is why sometimes I say that Ukambani, they are trying to play their politics in a way that it is not easy for William Ruto to divide them. Earlier on, William Ruto tried to divide the Ukambani region. But Kambas, they are so steady. They do understand what they want. So when you look at the game that William Ruto is currently playing, he doesn't want Rigathi Gachagua to have any association with Uhuru Kenyatta. He wants Rigathi Gachagua to be Rigathi Gachagua, his deputy. Not Rigathi Gachagua that is going to unite with Uhuru Kenyatta and he believes that any case is going to unite with Uhuru Kenyatta, then time is not going to be easy for him in terms of the politics of the mountain. Why? Because now the group will come out to say, we are demanding this, and if you cannot give us this, we are going it alone. And because William Ruto understands the votes that is coming from the mountain, and that is why he doesn't want any kind of fallout in between him and Rigathi Gachagua. So William Ruto ni mtu huwa anasema kama ni mbaya ni mbaya mapema. So if Rigathi Gachagua is going to be having handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta, then automatically these people are going to be enemy, because the common enemy is now pulling Rigathi Gachagua closer, and that is Uhuru Kenyatta. But let me ask you, is Uhuru Kenyatta comfortable with Rigathi Gachagua? Absolutely no. It is Rigathi Gachagua together with his allies who are pushing themselves to be seen as those who can unite the people of the mountain. And that is why even Rigathi Gachagua was so bitter. Why was Uhuru Kenyatta neglecting him, not even accepting his meetings? Because we are being told that with insiders of Rigathi Gachagua, they have tried their best to reach out Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, but they are unable to reach him. Reason being, Uhuru Kenyatta is not still having comfortability with Rigathi Gachagua. But remember, William Ruto does not want Rigathi Gachagua to be close with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. That is the warning of Mutahi Ngunyi. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.